So if this finds you, I guess I'll just begin with my name and kind of what I believe and yeah. So name's Brandon and what I believe is there's a man named Jesus who was raised in Nazareth, and he was God's only son, and that with his being, his who he actually is, his being is to do good, while a man like me, my being is to do evil. A man's imagination is evil from his youth continually, is what's written in Genesis about it. And I think that's one of those things that probably saved my life. Kind of went down a real crooked path of false Christianity. If I would have continued on that after I died, I'm sure I would have seen him and said to him like, Lord, I know you. And he just said, no, I don't know you. You know. But, he saved my life. I can go into that further, but it's not really what I care to do currently. So that's my beliefs. I believe Jesus died for every sin of man, and that truly all is forgiven. I don't know what warrants the heart opening or the eyes opening or however you want to call it into this kind of spirituality, this kind of mindset. It surely isn't a man that can do it. A man cannot open his own heart or open his own eyes. And that's a big thing to kind of realize, because there's a lot of people without faith or hope in the world, and it's not necessarily their fault, nor is my faith my mine. I guess I'm talking to the guys out there. I'm 23 years old, born March 5th, 2002. I grew up in a kind of a split household on the idea. And this is weird, you know. Like I said, I kind of grew up crooked. I didn't know him, truly. I didn't know that I knew him in a way. There's a lot that I've done wrong in life, continue to do wrong every day. More opportunity I have to do evil, the more I seem to do it. how do you describe that to somebody, How do you tell how do you tell, like, if I had a child, how would I tell my child, like, yo, you know, like, you're gonna do evil in this life and you can't help it. It's just what you're gonna do. You got one hope only. But in that hope, you'll find everything that you've ever truly desired. You'll find love, patience, endurance. You'll figure out that the only thing that you've ever really needed was right there beside you the entire time. I'm not going to say that you're going to have it or know it right now, but surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. It's there's a dog next to me. I don't know if you guys can see her. You know, kind of just sitting out here lonely, man. I guess if since since we're all being taken account for, and God writes all of our everything we do down in His book, my story. I don't know how to explain it. To understand a man is to understand God. I guess in all things be thankful, be happy. Don't beat up on yourself too much. Don't be too sad, man. And when you are, when that life around you kind of just becomes, you fight the battle, It does feel like you got it for a good while. You got it. Surely. I'm winning. And it starts kind of become consuming, Feels like, hey, I ain't winning no more. I threw my punches, now I'm taking them. And, I hope that all of you truly have a place to find peace and quiet. Truly. When life around you becomes consuming, it is necessary, 100%, to find a peaceful, quiet thing to do for yourself. Leave. Leave wherever you're not finding it, and go out on your own to find it. Whether that be something that you've been taught. For me, since birth, basically, it's a family lineage to go hunting and fishing. So that's what I do. For some people, it's the gym, For some people, it's a long car ride. For some people, it's working on a truck, working on a vehicle, working on something. You don't even have to, though. Just go out, sit. Be patient with yourself is one thing that I can plead from all of you. Be patient with yourself among all things. Severely patient. Severely patient. Your patience will guide you, or more so, God's gift of patience will guide you. It's very easy to not be patient with who we are. It's very difficult, because I'm hardly ever patient with myself. And I think I think to to truly love one another, you have to learn to love yourself, because at least for me, I think I'm probably my greatest enemy. My thoughts are continually evil from birth. And that includes hatred towards myself, you know. Especially especially those who have found themselves with the gift of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit directing you in all truth, and kind of shines light on that darkness that you got inside. And when that light hits, man, I feel, for me personally, I kind of don't know what to do with it. Love remembers no past wrongs. Love is patient, love is kind, and that's a struggle, because that'll help you realize who God truly is. He doesn't remember past wrongs. He's patient. He is kind. To not remember past wrongs is what always gets me, though. How do I do wrong and then not remember it? You know, I almost want to remember it. That way, I can keep that edge. But it's not the edge. It's not the edge. That's the cliff. You're looking down it when you do. Thanks. Thanks, guys.